You know, most people feel trapped in their lives, their careers, and their relationships. The truth is, we've all been there at some point in our lives. Periods when we feel we're stuck in a rut. And in fact, it's not uncommon to feel like you're going through this motion or emotion, as it were. You feel the wheels turn, but you're not going anywhere. As the whole world is moving around you, but you're trapped in that one place. You're going the same way and doing the same old things, but it doesn't seem like you're going anywhere. And the more you try to get out, the more stuck you feel. It's completely exhausting. Instead of moving towards your goals, you remain stagnant, feeling that you live in a frustrating life. Monotony takes over your thoughts. You know exactly what's going to happen over the next few hours, making life boring without meaning. There are only a few things more frustrating than that in life. Has that happened to you? It has happened to me, and I know it's difficult. And unfortunately, we all will get stuck in a rut from time to time. So you're not alone. However, today I've got 5 simple and effective things you can do to get out of that routine. The first is always to engage your body. Most of the time we feel stuck, we immediately think that there's something or that something going on in our head, our mindset, our beliefs, and we barely pay attention to the single most important tool we have to take action, our bodies. So whenever you feel stuck, stop overthinking. Stop it immediately. And instead start engaging your body. You can choose to hit the gym, do some push-ups, or take a walk around the neighborhood. Moving your body can help you get unstuck and start doing something productive again. The second thing is talking about it or writing it down. One of my very first exercises when I was working on myself was to write things down, which they call journaling, or writing poetry, or just generally just writing an adventure or an article. I don't know about you, but whatever I feel like I can't take another step, I just keep going around the same thoughts in my head over and over again, like a never-ending loop. You know those player tapes that just keep going over and over and over. Especially if you don't acknowledge you're in one, you need to stop and start talking to somebody, to a friend, a therapist, a coach, like me, or we just write everything down on paper. We detach ourselves from those thoughts. We get rid of them. We get them out of there. The third is to start easy. Sometimes taking an action completely is overwhelming. I know when I started scaling up my business and looking for freedom, from being held captive with my business, the thought of getting help and asking for help was beyond me. Even when I asked for help and I paid for help, I bucked and screamed all the way. But I finally got there, and you can too. So most of our daily activities, right, are a combination of actions and tasks that we do, and we put them together. Sometimes taking any action is completely up to you. And that action really is taking it easy, is asking for help. Some of us, some women especially, and some men, I will say some men, because I know when you're given direction when you're driving, you get the attitude that you know how to drive, right, men? But women somehow have the feeling that they don't have to ask for help. They're strong, they're independent, and they can do it because they nurtured children, or they built a business, or they did this or that. But asking for help is the one basic issue and problem for most people to start to get help. They wait until, let's say, here's an example. You have a car and you know that the brakes are going bad and they're due to be done, but you just keep going until you can't go anymore, until it's that screeching noise, and then you ask for help. But then guess what? Not only are your brake pads have to be replaced, your rotors have to be replaced, and you could have did damage to your tires. So don't wait so long to ask for help. Sometimes it's worth it. It's worth the investment. It's worth the time. I'm not going to even say sometimes, all the time. It's worth the effort. It's worth the investment, which means money and time, for you to ask for help to get to your next level. So be easy on yourself. Stop. That's what I mean by being easy, is stop rejecting help. Allow help to happen. And we don't do that. We really don't do that. Don't get overwhelmed. Get a professional. Get a therapist, a very good friend if you need to. And sometimes even a good friend, you need to go past that and get a therapist or a coach that can get you out of that rut. Okay? Take it easy with yourself. Just get out of bed and be proud of that. You know, even if you just ask for minimal help, right? You are doing something just that small. Be easy on yourself. You know, just like I said in the beginning, move your body. Move your body, get up, do some exercise. Even if it's 10 of something, do it. Even if it's 2 of something, do it. So the blood starts flowing and energy starts happening. You know, it's like jump starting a car. I keep talking about cars. I don't know why I'm talking about cars today, but. And the last one is 4th. Try something new. Most of the times when I talk to my clients and we begin our coaching sessions, I give them tasks and I say, I want you to try something new. Get involved with doing something that you like to do, and do something new that only you enjoy. Not something that someone else enjoys. No, something new that you enjoy, that you put off for years. If it's just going out to see a friend for an hour, if it's just walking to the store, if it's just going to the library, if it's just going out the door, you're taking a step. Do something new and exciting, you know, and be easy on yourself. Getting out of the rut is going to take some effort, and it's going to need you to put your best foot forward, but put an easy foot forward. Not like pressing on the gas of a car. Here I go with cars again. Not like pressing on the gas of a car, right? But you're going to be easy. And the last one, again, is get help. Get help. Realize that you need to get out of the situation. You're going to need support. Very few people get out of their rut their own way. They don't do it themselves, right? Maybe your family, friends, or like I said, a coach you can trust. So there is no shame in accepting help. You know, we feel that, you know, we get very shameful about asking for help, and thus we remain stuck. You know, for some of my clients that have been in their jobs 20, 40 years, and they remain there because they don't want to ask for help, or they don't take the step to ask for help because they're ashamed to say, this job isn't for me.